You didn't expect me to make it here, did you?
We never expected to see a Hummer up here, that's for sure.
Welcome to the Unexpected Off-Road. Going places that people don't expect me to go. We're out for another adventure. Just stopping here to air down on the trail. We're gonna make it so our tires are nice and soft so we don't bump around too much. We're trying to make it to an old fire lookout, and boy did we run into some problems. So if you remember on my video with Sean for Storytell Now, we came up and we ran into a whole bunch of logs, a bunch of trees that were down. This is the area where we cut all those trees. And they've come through and they've processed the trees and cleaned it out. What a crazy difference. You would have never known that we spent hours right there chopping down all those trees just to try to get to the top. We love what we do. When you get into a tight trail like this, your biggest fear is that somebody is coming down the trail at you, which makes for a pretty big challenge to try to sneak by each other. Thankfully, we did not run into anybody. When you're in a PC, you can't be afraid of driving up some really tight switchbacks. I've been driving my truck for quite a few years now, and I know how to get around these tight corners really easy. We knew sooner or later we'd run into some trees just like this. Objects to the right seem closer than they appear. At this point, I'm looking at the trees and going, oh, it's gonna be a long day. Cue the tree cutting montage. All right, this trail is brutal. This is, the trees are crazy. So we've had a lot of down trees we had to cut, and I feel like we've been cutting for hours. Hopefully we'll make it to the top. I think we will. See if we run into a few more trees, but dang. So we're the first trucks up here for this season. And so that means we had to cut a lot of trees. I burned 3 tankfuls of fuel through my saw. So this little rock shelf here, I like to call the gatekeeper. It doesn't look like much, but if you got a stock vehicle, you're gonna drag really hard on this rock. It never gets old seeing people's amazement at how my truck will drive right up this. Unbelievable.
Oh, look at that view.
All right, believe it or not, we're at the corner that me and Sean couldn't make it past. And we're in mid-July, and there's still snow here. Look at all this snow. And there's lots of bugs. We're gonna give it a try. I don't know if we'll make it. We might try to make it to the top, but we'll see. Oh shit. It's definitely an uneasy feeling when you have smoke coming out of your truck this high up on the trail. All right, well, sometimes things happen and you just, like I said, you can't plan for unexpected, right? So my upper radiator hose split and blew up and blew all the coolant out of it. So now we got to try to fix it. I think we can cut the hose short and put it on there and maybe be on our way. I don't know if we're going to try to make the top. This is kind of a bad sign, so we'll probably just turn around, unfortunately, but that's somehow at times how it goes. So if you look right, I'm not going to touch it because it's hot. If you look right there where the screwdriver is, that's a split in the hose. Like I said, we're going to try to cut it and see if we can put it back on and maybe get back on the road and get back home. It's been an adventure today. Well, I cut the end of the hose off and yeah, it looks really bad. If you look at it, it's split in 2 spots. Yeah, not good. So what I did was cut the end of my hose off and I'm gonna put it on here like so. So I normally carry extra water with me, but unfortunately this time I didn't. So we actually had to use snow melt to fill the radiator. You gotta sometimes use what's around you. Yeah. Thankfully, we were able to get that hose back on, and we got ourselves back on the trail. The reason why I call my YouTube channel The Unexpected Off-Road is exactly what these guys say. You didn't expect me to make it here, did you?
We never expected to see a Hummer up here, that's for sure.
That was a surprise.
Yeah, we go a lot of cool places. This is definitely one on our bucket list we love going to, and it's awesome seeing side-by-sides. And we love seeing side-by-sides and quads and dirt bikes and stuff. And we can do it all together out here on the trail, and it's amazing. Thanks, guys. This adventure was not a defeat. This just means we got to bring back some good friends and have some redemption. If you made it this far, please hit that thumbs up. And I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so please subscribe.